Hello, I'm David Broadhead and welcome once more to the business programme here on Kirklees Local TV. One of the key reasons we have falling economic living standards in Britain is that we have incredibly poor productivity in comparison with our international competitors. We're all now used to hearing that it takes the average British worker 5 days to achieve what the average American, German and French worker achieves in 4. But what can we do about it? One of the key reasons behind this is of course capital investment, but another key one is that of skills across all levels and ages. To help us understand more about skills and career choices is today's guest, Louise Nellist, Education and Commercial Services Manager at Huddersfield based C&K Careers. Louise, thank you for joining us today, and can I start by asking you to tell us briefly about C&K Careers and the range of services that you provide that can help people of all ages choose the right career for them, or just as importantly, maybe help change careers later in life?
Yes, thank you very much for inviting me here to talk about C&K Careers and the kind of support we can offer. The company, C&K Careers, it's a not-for-profit social enterprise. We've been going strong since about 1995. Very much, I would say, a local company that serves the local community, local employers, schools and colleges, and local authorities and different contractors throughout Calderdale and Kirklees. Having said that, I think because of our success and the way we've built our reputation, we've broadened our reach out. So we do now work across the northwest, the northeast, West Yorkshire and the Humber, and even a couple of boroughs in London. Yeah, so that's great for us. You mentioned, I think earlier, didn't you, about the phrase helping people find the right career path for them. And that's a really interesting phrase, and I think you're quite spot on with that. Careers guidance is very, very personalised. It's very much about helping people understand their blind spots, what might be holding them back, and about looking at helping them navigate the complexities of the ever-changing world of work. It would be great, wouldn't it, if we had the Harry Potter style sorting hat that you could place on someone's head, which could very quickly analyse your personality and your strengths and tell you exactly what job you should do. But life is far more complex than that, as we know, and that's where we come in to help people navigate that.
Excellent.
Okay. The sort of things you also mentioned, didn't you, as well, the sort of things that we could offer. Well, we work in schools and colleges and primary schools where we're working one-to-one with young people and in groups and assemblies, that kind of thing. We have public centres, 4 of them. So we've got one in Huddersfield, one in Dewsbury, one in Halifax, and a new one opening over in Wakefield, where people of all ages can call in and access that support that I'm talking about. We also have an amazing research team that produce local, regional and national labour market information, and it's absolutely superb. They're continuously updating it, and it really covers things like what the skills gaps are, the shortages, what the changing world of work is looking like and what the future jobs are. And that's yet another tool to really help people decide on the best course of action for themselves.
Brilliant. Now, you mentioned a team of advisors. Both you and a team of advisors are professional career counsellors.
Yes.
What specific training and qualifications do you need for a career as a career counsellor?
Yeah, there's different ways into it. So one of the routes is an academic one, so you could go to one of several universities that offer the postgraduate qualification in careers guidance, and our very own university here in Huddersfield offers that. You would usually be doing that 1 year full-time or maybe 2 years on a part-time basis. And then we also offer a kind of work-based route where you could either do a level 6 or a level 4 qualification. And what you're doing there is you're working, studying and training all at the same time. Our company offers that work-based route. So we offer the qualifications, accredited qualifications right through from level 2 to level 6.
Which is graduate, isn't it? Level 6.
It is indeed, it is, you're right, David. And that's for anyone really working in the information advice and guidance sector. So we have people from community organisations, voluntary organisations, schools and colleges who need their teachers to be trained up as careers leaders, as well as, of course, careers advisors.
Okay. Now, thinking about things from an employer's perspective, how can you help them employ the right people with the right skills? particularly now with regard to apprentices perhaps?
Yeah, you know, that's a really important question. And it is pretty much at the heart of what we're trying to do with everyone of all ages. When I'm thinking particularly about young people, because we work in over 80 schools and colleges, I guess we're working with the future workforce, aren't we? You know, that's the point there. And what we're then doing is introducing employers to their future workforce. And together with employers, we're preparing that future workforce for the world of work. So we're kind of brokering that and supporting that. We run events. So we run small events in schools and colleges so that are bespoke and tailored to their need, but we also run large-scale interactive events as well, where we bring employers and people together, prospective employees if you like, together. An example of that is the Kirklees Apprenticeship event, and we run that annually, and the one last year in 2017 was a huge success. So we had, I think it was around 1,100 visitors to that event, and we had over 50 employers and training providers, all with apprenticeships to offer, so they were able to meet potential apprentices there. And as a company, we then also delivered workshops where we're able to explain what apprenticeships are about, why they're a great option, and everything that's happening sort of regionally, locally and nationally to upskill with apprenticeships as well, and to dispel any myths that people have, because you know there's a lot of misconceptions around apprenticeships.
Yeah, and of course apprenticeships just aren't for sort of 16 and 18-year-olds. There are mature apprenticeships as well, and it can be anything up to 60, 65, 70 plus and beyond. It's
absolutely, and that's something that a lot of people aren't aware of. And again, we run workshops on that to explain that apprenticeships are for all. It's literally called the workshop, Apprenticeships Are For All.
Exactly, which sort of leads me on to my next question in a way, for us to say, sort of, for those of us that are slightly more mature in experience than yours, what support can you offer with regard, I suppose, to developing more up-to-date skills or even a complete career change?
Under our National Career Service contract, we work with about 11,000 adults every year. And what we're doing there is, again, personalised careers information, advice and guidance. So it's very much about helping people to look at where are they now, what is their current situation, where do they want to be, and how we can best support them to get there, to make successful life choices. The kind of work we do there, it can be one-to-one, so we can work one-to-one with people if they prefer, and how they can access that is literally just call into one of those 4 centres that I mentioned. Monday to Friday we operate drop-in, so you can call in. If it's easier, you can give us a ring and make an appointment, so we can do it that way. Or if you're finding it hard to get to any of those centres or any of our community locations, we can also offer advice over the phone. Now the service is free if you are 19 and above, up to any age, or 18 if you're on a work-related benefit. Okay, so that's good to know. We also offer workshops on very popular topics, on things like CVs, how to make sure they're effective and that they're going to get you that step that you need through the door, how to make sure your application forms are going to get you an interview, how to make sure you can ace that interview as well, so looking at preparation, interview questions, potential answers that you could give, presentation skills, anything like that at all. One of my personal favourites is a workshop called Get Digital on Your Device, which I think is a super thing to do because it very much covers how to use your phone to job search, the essential apps that you need, how to upload CVs, how to upload application forms, and it even throws in cybersecurity as well. Another workshop which I think is super, one that might be close to your heart, is Experience Matters, and that is for 45 plus. And what you're looking at there, well, it's very much confidence raising. So it's about helping people understand that their age is linked to their experience, and therefore their experience is an essential work skill, isn't it? So giving them the confidence to see that and looking at practical ways of how they can ensure it's transferable and how they can market themselves to employers. Really successful workshop. We run many more besides, and we often design new ones depending on the needs and the demands that are coming through.
That's wonderful to hear that there's so much opportunity there for all ages and all people of all experience. Even better still.
Yes.
So, final question, always a personal one. How do you like to relax when you're not working? And have you any intriguing hobbies or pastimes that you'd like to share with us?
I think I'm probably a bit boring, so I don't think I've got any intriguing pastimes or hobbies. I run, more out of necessity than enjoyment. I watch copious box sets.
Yep.
Love anything like that. That's how I kind of switch off and relax. Holidays, sunshine, films, probably all the usual that everyone enjoys, really.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Okay, well, sadly, that's all for this week. Once more, I'd like to thank Louise Nellist for sharing her thoughts and experience with us, and I look forward to seeing you next time here on the business programme on Kirklees Local TV. Goodbye.